Hey guys, it's Ryan back here again. Into nerving Sideshow Collectibles, Militaries is Star Wars General Grievous. This figure is in the 1/6 scale, it's the Sideshow exclusive version, and the retail price is $249.99. Here's a nice look at the back of the packaging, and the interior of the packaging as well. Sideshow's Grievous was revealed almost 3 years ago, and I have to say, the final product was well worth the wait. He comes in at just under 17 inches tall from head to toe, and he's just one spectacular figure. On the back of the figure, you can see that they include his cape, which is made out of real gray fabric. Printed onto it is his unique logo in a darker gray color. The fabric's heavy enough to allow you to easily manipulate it and pose it realistically. Taking a better look at the General's head sculpt, you can really see by what I mean spectacular. The marbling effect on his armor is out of this world, and the paint applications on his eyes alone really make this piece stand out. All the other fine details, including sculpt, paintwork, and engineering, really make this piece stand out. Also included with the Sideshow exclusive version is an alternate head sculpt, which is easily swappable with the use of magnets. It's identical to the other version, just with battle damage on his left temple, and includes painted burn marks and sculpted battle damage. It's a little hard to see on camera, but the eyes are actually translucent, giving them a glow effect. Underneath the head is a variety of plastic pieces and rubber tubes, which actually move with fluid motion when you adjust the head. Holding the cape around his neck is a metal hook and a functioning metal button, which has his logo on it, painted in red. In the center of his torso, which is protected by armor plates, is a green translucent container, which contains his essential organs. It's a little hard to see, but inside his organs, which are painted in pink. At the shoulders where the arms split is a wonder of engineering, and the shoulder plates are actually adjustable. By just looking at the arms, you can tell that they're chock full of articulation and detail. They're mainly painted in a dark gray color, with a silver dry brushing applied for wear and tear. The armor plates protecting the arms are in the same marble color like most of the armor, and they're also raised. Each of the 4 hands has 3 articulated fingers with a hinge joint at the knuckles, and there's also a magnet embedded into the palm, allowing him to hold the lightsabers perfectly. The hip connection and the hips were nicely done, and even though the legs look fragile, they're actually firm and rigid. On the back of the torso, with the cape removed, you can see more marbled armor and a layered spine. The knees are double hinged, with 2 prongs of armor in the center, protecting them. The legs are arched at the lower shins, and the feet have 6 toes, with heavy silver scuff marks applied. The toes aren't articulated, which is actually a good thing, because they'd be more likely to fail. Grievous also has 2 alternate arms, which aren't split into 2s. They have 6 articulated fingers, hinged wrists with a swivel joint, swivel forearms, hinged shoulders with 2 swivel joints, an additional swivel joint at each shoulder, hinged shoulder plates, and probably one of the coolest articulation joints I've ever seen on an action figure, which is extending pistons that have dual ball joints. Weapons and accessories include Grievous' signature blaster, which is painted in silver with a black wash applied, a Magna Guard staff, which has back metal tips with purple electricity floating around them, 4 ignited lightsabers, including 2 with green blades and 2 with blue blades. They're all magnetized so they can easily fit in Grievous' hands, and they also have back metal applied to them and a large amount of paint detailing. 4 additional lightsaber hilts, which are also magnetized and back-metaled, a removable soft goods cape with printed details, a red patterned interior, and pockets where you can display his lightsaber hilts. 2 alternate heads, including a regular and battle damage version, and a unique display stand, which can rotate 360 degrees, pivot up and down, and elevate and de-elevate. Also printed onto the display stand is Grievous's gray logo. And the articulation for General Grievous includes a ball-jointed head, ball-jointed neck, hinged shoulders with individual hinge joints and 2 swivel joints for each arm, hinged shoulder plates, swivel biceps, hinged elbows, swivel forearms, hinged wrists with a swivel joint, hinged fingers, swivel waists, ball-jointed hips, double hinged knees, hinged shins with 2 swivel joints, and hinged ankles with an additional 2 swivel joints. So for about $250, the Sideshow Collectibles 1/6 scale General Grievous is the definitive collectible version of him in my opinion. Sure, there's been some great statues out there and 3 3/4 inch figures, but this is a whole new collectible on another scale, essentially allowing you to pose them any way you wish while still looking completely perfect. I'm in utter amaze of how well executed he is, and I don't think you can find a better Star Wars collectible for $250 or less. If you're even thinking about picking him up, I highly encourage you to put the money down and own this piece of art for your personal collection. So anyways, that pretty much does it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next video. Subscribe for hundreds of collectible reviews, including Halo and Star Wars, and follow me on Facebook and Twitter for up-to-date channel news.